So for the 2 islands that I chose to research, one was Bora Bora. And for Bora Bora, some things that you can do tourism-wise that's eco-friendly is a boat tour of like the lagoons and barrier reefs of Bora Bora, and they'll take you for like a Polynesian barbecue picnic on a white sand beach. So it's very just seeing the whole environment type of like watch. For sustainability, I would definitely say they try to be sustainable in eco-tourism, but they're not as much as they could be. So for like example, they noticed over the years that like weather is very unpredictable and different things have changed when it comes to high and low tide and things like that. So they built bungalows over lagoons, and this actually got rid of manta rays, and they actually disappeared, which is a problem because they're like a major source of food. And then like protecting the lagoons and the reefs though is a matter of survival. But another thing is that they do have a law that like you can't break off a piece of a reef or coral to bring home. So they definitely try in like their little ways to be sustainable, but as of a whole, altogether, they just basically tell their tourists like just try and be mindful, but they definitely could do things that are more eco-friendly. Tourism is not regulated. It's like the most major and biggest contributor to their revenue, and they actually push for tourism so you can have as many people there as possible. And for food, they're actually #1 food, which I thought was actually interesting, was sushi. It's one of the main dishes in Bora Bora, and it's used with local ingredients and fresh fish from Bora Bora, so it definitely is sustainable. Another island that I looked into was the Maldives, and for ecotourism, they're actually very known for that. They're more eco-friendly. They believe that less is more, so they aim to just be very self-efficient as possible. They minimize imports, and they try and support like the economy in the Maldives. So they have programs to reduce waste and limit energy use, and guests also can play an active part in like the marine conservation, and they monitor. They have like different things you can do for that. They are very sustainable in what they believe in and what they do on the island. For example, like their #1 food, their like national dish, it's called golha. It's a deep fried pastry ball that's filled with smoked fish, so like Maldive fish or tuna, and it has like coconut and onions also incorporated in it. So everything is very fresh, either from the ocean or grown, like the onions or coconuts in the trees, like very sustainable. And tourism is actually regulated as well. They have an act, it's called the Maldives Tourism Act, that it provides determination of zones and islands for development of tourism in the Maldives, which basically means you have to be given like permission to have tourism on certain areas of the island, or what you can build and whatnot. So overall, I personally think that both are amazing. I would go to either, but seeing the Maldives, it's more known for actually like scuba diving and things like that. I'm a very big traveler and I love to scuba dive, so I'd probably go choose the Maldives, but I know Bora Bora is also known for their little huts in the water, so it doesn't really matter to me which one I would go to. I also love sushi or fish, so they both seem the same, but the Maldives is definitely more ecotourism, eco-friendly, and more sustainable. And yeah, overall, I don't really have a specific answer on which one I would go to. I would probably go to both. But the Maldives is known for having more of a beautiful, like crystal clear water. So I think I would probably choose the Maldives. And yeah, I think the Maldives is definitely more sustainable just due to the way they make their food. Everything's fresh. They have tourism acts. They have like a less is more belief, and they have programs that reduce waste and so yeah.